Alright, so in this video, we'll show you collar chatter. So you have this motor here, obviously wires are facing lower. So we'll show, so this noise here is typically going to be the inside of this motor because it's metal and because this collar is metal. And because it's loose, you kind of hear that sound or that chatter sound. So the way we want to do this is we want to use a bigger piece than this, and then you don't want to use this blue tape because this blue tape doesn't transfer heat. This part here is actually transfers heat to the collar. So if you put the blue tape in there, then it's obviously not going to transfer any heat into the collar, and that's what we want to do. So this end right here that goes into the thing, we're going to want to make sure that this end here is clean. We don't want it to bunch up. So when you pull this off, you want to pull it off from here on the inside collar, or on the inside, not on this side. Because if you notice, kind of when I pulled it up, there was a little excess part of it that came up. And then if you slide this on and then you have it bunched up, it's just going to push it back. So what we'll do is make sure your motor wires are going in the correct direction. You want to push the motor up, slide it in, and then see, now you don't have that chatter. The chatter that you have now, that you're hearing now, is going to be the, what's it called? The retainer ring. So we're going to take this out slowly, trying not to damage this so I don't have to reapply it. And then you use the glue gun here. There might be a better way to put this, but what we're gonna do is we'll use the glue for now. So if you see the area that we put this circlip in, we made it loose, and the reason why we made it loose is so you can take the circlip out with ease, and then if you really need to, we could actually take out the bearing and everything. So we took it out, and then, or what I did was I moved it obviously away from the wire so it's easier to work with. And then you just take a little dab of hot glue, and then we'll just dab it on these two ends, obviously because it has a little more material. And then these glue sticks are easy to pop off, so if you really need to get to it, you just pop it off. Taking a little while to heat up. But yeah, so if you look here on this part, this collar, you probably want a piece of thermal tape that's big enough to, you probably want it big enough so it wraps around like the two edges, barely, slightly. So here, and then if you notice, this glue is kind of messy, but it's okay. Just try to, you just want a little dab like that, and then it should dry up within a relative second. You'll see that you got all this other junk that comes up, and then usually I'll just peel it just so it looks a little cleaner. And then now, if you like put your finger in it, see how the ring now spins, and then you don't hear any sounds. So now we'll slip this on, and then remember, you want to push the collar or the motor upwards so that way you clear that tape, and then after that you put it in. So now you're good. That added sound, I think, is just the bearing of the motor. Usually that's going to be fine. What I would do is I would try and put some bearing oil on this inner collar and then on the outside, and then that should get rid of pretty much all the sound. So we're gonna go ahead and try that.